Lolita's in the kitchen, and we are going to make some good coleslaw, Southern style. What you'll need is some cabbage, some Hellmann's mayonnaise, apple cider vinegar. I like to put paprika in mine, so let's get started. I like to make mine kind of shredded. Let me top this up. We're going to pair this with hush puppies and Louisiana large shredded shrimp. Doesn't that just sound divine? If I don't start behaving myself, Lolita's going to gain weight. She's already gained something. I lied to y'all. Imagine that. Lolita said that she would have those 10 pounds off by January, and it didn't happen. How is a cooking station, or cooking channel of mine, going to lose weight? Now, I've done it before, but lately, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just craving good food, good eats. So as you can see, I'm chopping this up real. I'm going to chop that real fine. I'm going to make some good old coleslaw. There's one more thing that I forgot to put over here, and I'm going to go get it. Organic celery. Yep, that really makes it taste good in the neighborhood. Oh my goodness, I'm chopping my finger off. Oh well, things happen. It's been worse. Okay, I'm going to stop this, and I'll start it again with the ingredients, okay?
Alrighty, the coleslaw's ready to put together. Now I've got a big heaping spoonful of the Hellmann's mayonnaise, as you can see right there. I just sprinkled some paprika in this for color. One-fourth cup of the apple cider vinegar. Then we've got 1 tablespoon of our organic celery seed. We're going to put that in there. Put it all in there. And now, let that go right there like that. And now I'm going to stir this up really good. I'm telling you, this is, and I did put 1 packet of Stevia in there for my sweetener, because I like it to have a sweet taste to my coleslaw, and I don't want sugar in it, because Big Show's a diabetic, and the less the better. So I'm going to put a little bit more of this paprika in here for color. There we go. That's good. Not making a lot because I don't want none left over. So just double this if you have a big family. And I'll have the recipe in the description. Over the top good. Alrighty, as you can see, the Louisiana battered Cajun shrimp is in the basket, ready to be air fried. So let's put it in the cooker for 20 minutes at 400 and stop at the 10 mark and see what these look like. And let's let the chef man do its magic. I love my new gadget, y'all. If you didn't get one for Christmas or you have not bought one yet, go to Amazon, go to Target, go to Walmart's. But just do your research, Google it, and see where you can find your best deal at. This is at the 10-minute mark, and I'm going to let these roll for, I'm going to try 10 more, but I'll stop at the 5 to make sure I don't burn them. And I will tell you exactly how long this trial and error lasted. But this is a lot of fun. They're looking good. I think I'll spray them with a little more Pam and put them back in the air fryer. Y'all, I just love cooking with this thing because it's an easy cleanup, it's fast, and it's oh so good. Alrighty, y'all, Lolita's finished cooking, and now for the taste test. Coleslaw first. Let me get some up on here. There we go. I already knew what it tastes like because I made it. Let's go. Okay. Look at my plate. Air fried Louisiana Cajun shrimp, homemade southern hush puppies. Bet you wish you were at my house today. Well, it is cold today, thus the toboggan on my head. But let's taste the shrimp taste. The shrimp taste tester. Look at that. Like I always say, oh so good. And this girl's gotta go and chow down. Till next time, love to all. Have a fab day, because I plan on it. Bye-bye now. Look at that goodness. Okay, Big Show, what do you think?
Really good.
Got your mouth full. Well, if Big Show says it's good, then it's good.
Very good.